Okay, so today we are going to cover IPsec VPN. Okay, so before going to the configuration, we just need to know about the what is the IPsec, what IPsec actually does, why the IPsec is required. Okay, here. So IPsec VPN, I believe that most of the guys knows about the IPsec VPN, right? IPsec VPN is providing us to creating a tunnel for remote branches, right? To creating a secure tunnel, right? So what IPsec providing the features for first that the IPsec is providing four features to us. First is a confidentiality, second is the integrity, third is a data origin authentication, fourth is a anti-replay. Okay. Now, what is the confidentiality, integrity, data origin, and anti-replay? We'll go one by one. We'll explain. Okay. So confidentiality. Before that, why do we need to use IPsec? Okay. So let's suppose we are having one branch B1 and there is an internet and there is an B2. Okay, and there is also internet 1.1.1 yet 2.2.2.2. Okay, so it is in UK and this is in India. Is it possible to connect? It is possible to lay the cable from UK to India or India to UK? Not possible, right? So what we are using internet, or if suppose in the same city or possibility city, we can do the lease line also, right? But as we know that lease line is a very secure channel, but internet is an unsecure channel, right? To but why if the lease line is secure, then why we are going with why we are using the internet? So the reason is internet internet is a you know cheaper price wise, very less price. Okay, and the cost and the speed is very fast. Okay, speed is a fast and the large scale. Okay, large scale we can use here in lease line. If you talk about the lease line is a costly and the slowness. Okay, in the limited geographical, correct. To secure, this is a unsecure, right? Internet is unsecure and the lease line is a very secure. To secure these things, we need to use in the picture that is the IPsec. Okay, by using the IPsec, we need what it will be happen from UK to India. It will provide one virtual tunnel to us to share our data from here to there. Correct? Clear? Huh, but it is not that much. For to create the establish the tunnel, we need to use multiple parameters, multiple things that we'll check now one by one. Okay, confidentiality. First of all, what the firewall is providing? Confidentiality, the not firewall, that is IPsec. IPsec is providing confidentiality, integrity, data origin, and anti-replay. So, what is the confidentiality? The confidentiality means whenever that data will be data, it means your data will keep as secret using encryption algorithm like days, 3 days, and IES. Okay, clear. Let's suppose your branch A as a branch B and there is a channel. So obviously it is come via, it is connected over the internet and we are having a virtual tunnel, right? Virtual tunnel only we are having. So let's suppose the PC1 is initiated one packet for this another, like India branch from UK. The packet will come to this their host and it will go to the this one. And once it is go under that, once the packet is reaching to this our entering to our IPsec tunnel, by using dash 3 dash and yes, the packet will, what it will be happen, packet will be encrypted. Okay, clear. Yes, please, this one. Okay, now integrity. So it ensures that your data is altered during transmission or not using Haze algorithm. What is the Haze algorithm? MD5 and SA. Okay. So how it is checking? Let's suppose the in the UK UK to India, okay, there is one tunnel that is called IPsec tunnel. Okay, so packet is generated here by using encryption. That is, let's suppose AES we are using. Okay, and along with AES, what it will do? It will do encrypt the packet. Okay, but this MD5 or SA will what it will do? It will by using, let's suppose we are using MD5. So let's suppose the packet is A, and what MD5 will do? MD5 will add some value here. Let's suppose this is the value. Okay, so packet will be like that, and it is reaching to this. And once the an India branch is receiving the packet, it will check encryption by using the same AES and MD5. Here also AES and MD5 will run, right? So it will break the packet. It will keep both in a different segment. Okay, in the different segment it will check. Okay, encryption, okay, it is fine. Okay, something is MD5, the value is same to, okay, this value is same to, okay, allow them. If the value is changed, okay, then the receiver will not receive the packet. Clear? Clear, guys? Okay, Syed, Salim, is it clear? Okay, so data origin authentication, the third functionality. Okay, data origin authentication. Both the device will authenticate each other before sharing, before data exchange using pre-shared key or certificate. Okay, how? There is a B1 in UK, there is a B2 in India. Tunnel will not establish like this. Okay, so there is one interface and connected with the internet. There is one more interface connected with the internet. So IP is 1.1.1.1, IP is 2.2.2.2. So when, because public IP is a unique, right? So I will ask my firewall or router, you need to create peer with the 2.2.2. Here in branch 2, I will ask my router or firewall that you need to create a peer with 1.1.1.1. Here 1.1.1.1. Here this side 2.2.2.2. Okay, but not by only using the IP. You need to use pre-shared key or certificate. Okay, clear? Here also the same pre-shared key or same certificate. Then both the branches will establish the tunnel. Clear, guys? Clear? Anti-replay means the data. It means that if your data will arrive late, it will consider as a late alter, and it will be drop. Entry replay can be defined in kilobyte or second. In the same way, just now I given that AES for the encryption, MD5 for the value hazing we can say, right? Okay, this is a PC, and that is a branch 1 connected with the internet to another branch, or connected with the internet. Okay, so whenever the packet is getting, the time is coming and it is getting late, okay, the receiver will consider it came very late and seems like packet is changed by someone, man in middle. Okay, so anti-replay will reply this to this firewall or router. The packet is sounds like altered, so I can't accept, send me once again. Okay, so that is called anti-replay. Clear, guys? IPsec protocol, what are the protocol? Yeah, please come. Who's this? Anyone? Yeah, tell me. Yes, with this for a whatever. The IPsec is a one function, one technology where we can use in remote, side to side, remote to side. Okay, anywhere we can use. I will explain you also about the guys are maximum guys are confused what is remote to site to site, what is client to site, what is web VPN, what is the client VPN, like that only. So this is this IPsec VPN is is a service which is allowing us to establish a tunnel from one branch to another branch, or one user to one client to our branch. Okay, so that also I'll explain. No problem. Entry replay after that, IPsec protocol. Is using three protocol: IKE, Internet Key Exchange, okay, and ESP, Encapsulation Security Payload, AH, Authentication Header. Okay, so in ESP, or if you talk about the AH, okay, ESP will support confidentiality. Just now we know about the IPsec functionality, confidentiality, integrity, anti-replay, like that only. Okay, so confidentiality is supported by ESP. Confidentiality does not support by AH. Okay, and the integrity is supported by AH, ESP. Okay, data origin authentication is also supported by ESP, and anti-replay is also supported by ESP. Okay, again, if you talk about integrity, supported by AH, data origin supported by this one. Okay, authentication like AH, and anti-reply also supported by this one. So AH authentication header, this protocol will not support what confidentiality. So without confidentiality, how we can send our data over the public network, right? So generally we are not going to use AH, we are going to use ESP. Okay, clear? Okay, what is IKE now? IKE, it provide a framework. We just discuss about ESP and AH. We didn't discuss about the IKE, right? IKE support everything, but by using ESP or Edge. Okay, so it provide a framework to exchange the security parameter and policy between two IPsec what peers. It provide a frame to exchange the security parameter and policies between two IPsec. So whenever the how to explain? Okay, so firewall in one branch, firewall in another branch. Okay, so it will check encryption, which algorithm you are using, encryption. Let's suppose I'm using AES. Hazing, which one you are using. So let's suppose SA I'm using here. Okay, in lifetime also required to establish the right. So by default 1800. Okay, so in here also, in this side also, AES, right, encryption, this branch also use the same encryption, sa, psk, everything, everything should be the same. Okay, and lifetime is also same. So it is said by both the side must be use same, we can say your algorithm or attributes to establish the communication. Okay, so that whatever the details is there using by this firewall, that is shared by IKE. Okay, then only the tunnel is establishing. Someone should be available to share the information here, and someone should be available here to share the information here, right? Correct. So that is the role is internet key exchange, that is IKE. Okay, now what are the modes of IKE? Have you ever listened about the IKE modes, guys? If you talk about, okay, so we are having a three mode in IKE: main mode, aggressive mode, and quick mode. So what are these three? Where we are using this? Okay, so under the phase one, we are using this both main mode and aggressive mode. Okay, under the phase two, we are using this quick mode. Okay, but under the phase one, both should not work together. If it is working with the main mode, the another side will also work with the main mode. If it is working with the aggressive mode, another side also should be aggressive mode only. Okay, whenever we are creating tunnel, we are having a two phase, right? Phase one and phase two. This is a phase one, and this is a phase two, right? Under this, there is a one phase one, right? This is a phase one, correct? This is a phase one, and this is a phase two. So phase one, like we are having a cat 5 cat 6 cable, under there the multiple plastics are there, right? Clear? To secure that. The same way we are having a phase 1, we can say. So phase 1 we are using these two, and phase 2 we are using these two. Okay, this quick mode. Clear? Now IKE is having a main mode. IKE main mode is using 6 meshes to establish the tunnel. What are these 6? So initiator, let's suppose this is our firewall 1. Okay, this is our firewall 2. Okay, so now it will initiate the packet. Anyone can initiate, right? Even that can also initiate. Let's suppose this is wanted to, I configure this one first, so it will send the packet right to another one. Correct? So initiator packet, initiator proposal, we call that proposal, initiator proposal, this is sending to firewall 2. Now the firewall 2 will reply with proposal only. Okay, proposal. Now once this is a proposal received by the firewall 2, firewall 1, it is initiate the key, initiate key. Okay, again it will send the key. Okay, once the firewall 2 is received the key, it will send one responder key. Initiator key sent it by firewall 1, responder key sent by firewall 2. Okay, clear? Now after that, initiator authentication sending to firewall 2. Again the responder authentication sent by firewall 2 to firewall 1. Okay, clear? So this sixth mode is using by IK main mode. Okay, clear guys? Is it boring, right? Manoj, Nadrik, Sai, Syed, Sali, is it fine? Okay, good. Thank you. So we talk about the main mode. Now we're talking about the aggressive mode. In aggressive mode, we are having, let's suppose firewall 1 and the firewall 2. Okay, the firewall 1 will use proposal plus key. Proposal plus key, it will send to our another firewall. Okay, so now the firewall 2 will send only authentic, along with along with key, it will send authentication proposal and plus key. Okay, it will send this three details. Now firewall will check what sender authentication, because authentication already sent by the firewall 2 है ना? So again it will send the sirf only that sender authentication. Okay, clear? So these three message, by using these three packet, they establish the tunnel. Clear guys? Okay, so remember, or main mode only work or the aggressive mode, both do not work together. So the quick mode, if you talk about the quick mode, in quick mode, they will recheck their attribute using SPI. Let's suppose there is one B1 and a B2. Okay, so like the same one IKE1 I informed, and the same thing it is also working, SPI, security parameter index. So we don't need to talk about this. If you wanted to know about this also, initiator and responder will recheck their attribute. Attribute means SAR, days, MD5. Okay, hazing algorithm, and this algorithm, uh, mm, what we call that, encryption, AES, 3 days, right? MD5 SAR, we are using, these are we called attributes. Okay, so by using SPI only, it is making a tunnel. Okay, IKE phase. What is this, guys? IKE, we are having a phase 1 and phase 2. This is phase 1. Phase 1.5 is an optional, so we don't talk about this. So IKE phase 1, it will create like this, not like this. It will create a bigger one. This is a tunnel and this is a tunnel. Okay, under this is a tunnel. Under this, one side is a sender, one side is a receiver. Okay, so we can say this is a phase 1. Phase 1 is a layer 1, or this is a layer 2. So data will travel under this phase 2 only. Okay, Clear? So now, if you talk about the phase one, initiator and the responder will use single key to authenticate and build tunnel. Okay, basically the both will be use the same key. Main mode will work, aggressive mode will not work. If aggressive mode is working, as I already informed, aggressive. If the aggressive mode is working, then main mode will not work. It depend upon the IPsec VPN. Okay, side to side, main mode. Side to side is working on the main mode only. DMVPN is working on the aggressive mode. Gate VPN is working on the main mode. Remote access VPN is working on the aggressive mode. So these are the things which is working on that. So what are the things we can say how many VPN we are having? Side to side VPN and DM VPN. Okay, gate VPN and remote access with preset key. Remote access VPN. Okay, remote access VPN. So side to side VPN is working on the main mode. Okay, DM VPN is also working on the main mode. Gate VPN is also working on the main mode. Only the gate VPN, this remote access VPN is working by quick mode. Okay, sorry, aggressive mode. Clear? We don't talk about this one. Okay, 1.5. So now phase 2, if you talk about the phase 2, when phase 1 is successfully completed, then only you will get the chance to configure the phase 2. If the phase 1 is not completed, then you can't configure this. Okay, so phase 2 is started. So if the phase 1 is not successfully completed, phase 2 will not start. Okay, so before sending the data, if the tunnel top one is up, this one, then only it will establish the second tunnel. Okay, in phase 2, they create multiple IPsec tunnel to tunnel per protocol ESP or edge. In phase 2, they create multiple IPsec tunnels. Okay, to tunnels peer protocol by using ESP or edge. Okay, so ESP is not support the confidentiality and edge is supporting the confidentiality as we discussed, right? So ISACM, what is the ISACM? IKE is a management protocol. IKE use ISACM for proposal exchange, like 6 message and 3 message we discussed, right? This is using by ISACM. This is sending by the ISACM. ISACM stand for Internet Security Association Key Management Protocol. ISACM use UDP port number 500. Okay. Now IPsec modes: transport mode, tunnel mode. Transport mode, encryption only the data, not the IP header. Okay. A tunnel mode is more secure than transport mode because it encrypt payload and IP header also. So we are having in IPsec there is two mode: transport mode and a tunnel mode. So transport mode, in there is a packet. Okay, there is a data, there is an IP in the data, IP along with port number, MAC address, multiple things are there, right? So transport mode encrypts only the data portion, not the IP header. So transport will just encrypt this data, but tunnel mode will encrypt data along with IP and everything. Okay, so tunnel mode is always secure. Okay, so tunnel mode is used to site, remote to site, gate VPN, and access VPN. Okay. Security association. A security of security parameters in the policy which is agreed by bandwidth to IPsec peer. As a component, said security association database, SPD security policy database, security association database. It contains peer IP. Security association, we don't need to talk about this. Okay, I will show you on the over the configuration time. Okay, security policy database. It contains encryption algorithm. Okay, hash algorithm, IPsec tunnel. Okay, and the lifetime. SPIDH, that's it. This is our introduction about the IPsec. Okay, any doubt on this?